Alright, what's up guys, GratuiTous from itsgratuitous.com. In this video, I want to do an unboxing of the Mackie BIG KNOB Studio. Now you got to be careful when you're buying these because the Big Knob is not an audio interface, alright? The Studio is, and then there's also one upgrade from this as well, which even has more features. So if you're brand new and you're wondering what an audio interface is, it just allows you to connect your nice speakers, your nice headphones, your nice microphones into your computer. All right, so I'm just gonna talk about the main things that I really like this audio interface for. Again, this is not an in-depth review, but for me, being someone who uses FL Studio and someone who creates tutorials and courses and, you know, online content, this has been the best audio interface that I've experienced. It works extremely well in other software like Zoom, Discord, OBS, right? Open broadcast software if you're recording your screen, as well as your music program. The next reason why this is so awesome is it has a direct monitoring. So if you are recording your voice for a tutorial, it is important that you're hearing your voice back. Otherwise, it kind of feels that you're kind of enclosed and you start talking way louder and you don't really talk normally because it feels that like you can't really hear yourself. A lot of other audio interfaces, they only give you a little switch. This actually gives you full control of the mix, and that is why I was like, wow, this is awesome. You're able to plug in 2 different sets of headphones into this thing. This also has a quick mono switch. Again, testing in mono is very important just for phase cancellation, making sure that your mix is nice and clean. You also have a mute, you know, if someone's yelling your name or something and you instead of turning down the volume, because for me, when I'm making my music, usually I always have my volume set the way it is. I don't really touch the volume knob, all right? And so this allows you to mute it, to totally silence it. It also has a dim. Okay, so dim just cuts the volume. I'm not sure by how much, maybe like half or by a certain percentage that's quite significant, where you can still hear the music, still continue the conversation if someone's in the room. So the dim is so powerful. And again, a lot of audio interfaces do not come with this. Another huge benefit of this audio interface is you're actually able to plug in 2 sets of speakers if you are able to have that luxury. Okay, this is very important when you're in the final stages of your music, right? When you're getting to the final stages of the mastering, you can easily reference in between these speakers to hear how your music's translating, because we all know that when you listen on different speakers, it exposes different things about your music that you can come back, tweak, and get a nice balanced mix. You can also level match them, which is extremely important, right? Because, you know, over the years, we've all learned that if something's louder, we think it sounds better. And so it's important that it's a fair volume comparison. So it is plug in USB, okay? It needs the power as well. And then here's the power switch. Now it's very important when you are turning on and off your speakers with this audio interface that you do it in the proper order. Otherwise, there's kind of like a pop, and it's actually a very loud pop. I really don't like how it sounds on my speakers. So you wanna turn on the audio interface first, and then turn on your speakers. And then when you wanna turn it off, you turn off your speakers first, and then you turn off the audio interface. Because if the speakers are on when you're turning it off and on, the speakers again get this harsh, loud pop, transient. It doesn't sound good. Again, we have our 2 sets of speakers here, very, very powerful. I just plug into A because I only have 1 set of speakers right now, but down the road, I would love to be able to have 2 sets of speakers to test in between, because that's very, very important when you are making your music. Okay, and then I just plug in my microphone here. I just plug it into line 1 with XLR. And that's all I use this thing for, all right? So if you want more information, you could read more into it, but as you can see, it offers a lot of functionality in terms of inputs and outputs, routing things around. I haven't been stuck with this thing yet in terms of, you know, anything I wanna do audio-wise. But for the most part, as a music producer, I'm very, very simple. I just use an audio interface, MIDI keyboard. All of my sounds are inside of my computer, and if I do any recording, it's usually just with 1 microphone, and it's for the purpose of either tutorials or you know, recording for an album or something like that. Okay, so again, this is the Mackie BIG KNOB Studio. Again, my first one failed. I guess like the board failed or whatever. I would turn it on, it wouldn't work. I contacted Mackie. This thing has a 1-year warranty, which I think is quite light for a product like this. I would like to see a little bit longer warranty. But yeah, they honored it, they sent it out. I'm super excited to get this plugged back into my studio. If you're looking for an audio interface, I would check this out. If you want more information, check out my Learn Your Gear page, okay? So itsgratuitous.com/learnyourgear. I am listing all of my favorite tools for FL Studio, like my favorite MIDI keyboards, my favorite mixing plugins, okay? All right, so if you're brand new around here, check out my free book. It's called 5 Keys to a Successful Beat. So simple, it becomes creative. Just go to itsgratuitous.com/5 keys, enter in your first name and email, and I'll send you the book for free. Okay, so just a quick video. Wanted to give you a little unboxing because I really want to get this plugged back in. Again, I've been on the Focusrite for about a month and a half now, and I just want to get this going because I want to start making more courses for you guys, all that stuff, and I want to make sure that the equipment I have allows me to create that high quality content. Okay, take care for now.